Welcome to the Kellyanne Cares podcast, a one-of-a-kind show created to become your number one tool for your personal growth and business development. My name is Kelly, former pro makeup artist and luxury travel expert turned multi-passionate entrepreneur. My purpose is to get you organized to become the most productive version of yourself in both business and life. I'm here to show you that if you manifest, visualize, and put in the work, your dreams will indeed turn into a reality. Tune in to hear raw, unfiltered conversations from myself as well as my expert guests as we discuss our wins and losses, habits and routines, and what keeps us motivated, stimulated, and inspired. I promise to add value, raise awareness, help you take action, and incorporate more wellness into your day. Life is short. Invest in yourself. Make your own rules. Create your own happiness. And most importantly, enjoy the ride. Buckle up. Today's podcast experience starts now. Hello, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Kellyanne Cares podcast. I'm sitting here with my new friends, aka the birds chirping, because it is so early. Listen, there are 3 things, or maybe more, that you need to know about me if you don't know already. If I take a break from the show, it's because I'm creating something amazing. If you see me around town, Las Vegas, or on the internet, most likely, with a brand new notebook, it means something brand new is coming, because I need a very specific notebook whenever I start working on a new project. And then if you see me or hear me recording a show prior to ice rolling my face and consuming any form of caffeine, you know how passionate I am about this project. And that sums up today's show. Thank you for listening. Okay, so the sun is coming up. I'm sitting in the car. It is off. It's 40 something degrees. My voice is shot, so I apologize. I don't know why. It was a long week, but the birds are chirping. That's so nice. And the sun is coming up and they're flying around. I'm watching planes land at the Las Vegas airport. So this is my current situation. I just tried to film a behind the scenes on my TikTok, which you should see. Okay, now speaking of TikTok, oh my God, do I have the best show for you. If you have been wanting to learn anything about becoming a TikTok shop affiliate, this is the show for you, okay? Now, oh my God, a crazy big ass bird just went by the car. That just scared the hell out of me. Okay, I wish that you could see what I was experiencing at the moment, but I will film more behind the scenes content for my TikTok. I think I'm going to yawn. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Energy in, energy out. Let's get into it. Okay, so episode 372, we are here. We are celebrating 8 years of this podcast in June, by the way, which I cannot even believe. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited, and we're going to do something major for that. But getting into TikTok, here's the deal. So I've been on TikTok for a while now, like since the pandemic, and I've used it for all different ways. And back in the fall, I was doing my live cooking show. And I think that's how I got early access to becoming a TikTok shop affiliate, which I really, really wanted because I was like over Amazon. And so I just saw these women making like this ridiculous amount of money. And I was like, I want that. And I also want all these products. I love products. I love coffee. I love skincare. I want to be a part of that. So I think that I just got in because I was going live like every day. So I got early access and I only had like 1,000 something followers. Now I have, we're like really close to getting 5,000 followers, maybe by the first of the month, which would be huge. And I'm super excited. So let me actually write something down right now because I just thought of something to do for a 5K. Okay. So I have my Blackwing pencil in hand. If you're not familiar with Blackwing, oh my God, I'm obsessed with them. I've been trying for years to get an affiliate code, but they don't do it because they have such a cult following. But they have the best writing tools on the planet. I've written all of my books with them. And the thing with their pencil, this is not an ad. I'm just like super passionate about like how I write and what I write in. And I found these pencils in a mom and pop design store in San Diego where I lived. And she said, oh, they have this cult following, like writers and directors use them. And I was like, what? And they were like $2 a piece. So I bought like one of every one. And the reason being because they have different colored pencil, like the outside. There was like a white, a gray, a black, and a wood. And they have different type of lead that allows you to write differently. So I have a client who's a professional painter, but she starts off obviously with drawing, sketching. So she uses them now, and she didn't even know about them. I'm like, oh my God, how do you not know about Blackwing? I'm like obsessed. And it's Japanese graphite, and they have all these different collabs, which are so cool. I think they come out monthly, and the tops of the pencils are gold. The erasers come out. You can get refill erasers. It's like a whole vibe, whole situation. I will spend my money on writing tools and Sharpies and pencils and notebooks over clothes. Is that weird? I hope that's probably weird. But I'm a creative entrepreneur, and that's just where my brain's at. But I'm obsessed with these pencils. If you go to blackwing602.com, I'll put it in the show notes. I think it's Blackwing602. You could see all their latest collections, or honestly just go to their Instagram because it's so aesthetically pleasing. And again, this is not an ad. I love their products. It's on my website. I talk about them all the time. Hopefully one day it will be an ad because I seriously am obsessed with their entire product line. And the people that work there are so nice because when I actually first released Everything is Messy, they sent me cases of pencils to put together in my pre-sale boxes. So anybody that purchased a book at the pre-sale price, they got these VIP packages. So it had face masks and notebooks and Blackwing pencils and so many products that brands had sent me. I put together these amazing care packages with the book. So thank you, Blackwing, if you're listening. And K-Bella masks and all these other brands. It was so nice for them to do that. And everybody got to experience their pencils. And I'm on my last collab right now, so I need to purchase another collab, another box of 10. So here I am living my best life, sitting in the car recording a show for you. And it's all about TikTok. So I became a TikTok shop affiliate because I got early access. I'm pretty sure because I was just going live all the time. And so I think it was September 7th. I started posting. It was a weekend and it was gearing up for the holidays, and all these stay-at-home moms with a million kids were making 40, 50 grand a month. And I'm like, what the hell? That's insane. And so I want that. I want a piece of that. So I figured out the back end of the business. I figured out products, my niche, where I want to be. And it was kind of trial and error because I just became a part of this group of women online where we all just kind of started together. And then after a month, I was like, where's my money? Seriously, where's my money? I'm busting my ass. I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm producing, I'm finding hooks, I'm doing the SEO, I'm doing the hashtags, I'm working with brands, I'm getting samples, and where's my money? It wasn't coming, and I was getting frustrated because everybody had such low views. Even during the holidays, some people had so much money coming in and some people had nothing, where months prior they were making 6 figures. And I'm like, what the hell? This is so crazy. I was getting so frustrated. So per usual, I had to create something that needed to exist. So I ended up coming up with this idea called Q4 Push. And I wanted it to be some kind of a community where I could keep this group of women I was meeting all together and we could work together and engage on all of our videos. So it was called #Q4 Push, Q4. We're going to push through the end of the year and make our money. That was the whole purpose of it. So each and every day I post a daily post, and you comment on it, your post that needs more love and support, more engagement, because you want more views and essentially monetize that product that you're selling, right? So I post a daily post just like this. Everybody comments, and then we all go engage, show the love and support, and then you do the same. And then I post this video every single day, still now to this day. And then I say that you have to reciprocate back because, there's always a few in the bunch that just want me. No, this is a team effort. Getting into team, this is an exciting piece of the pie here. So that happened. And then I'm like, well, and that exploded. It grew my following. I have an incredible community on TikTok, and it's just honestly changed my life. So I was like, okay, so Q4 isn't going to make sense in 2025. So I created New Year, New Push. So it's #New Year, New Push. I have it in my bio on my TikTok. By the way, if you don't care about TikTok Shop affiliates or anything like that, but you just want to connect on TikTok, like I post a lot of other content besides product videos, like business, LinkedIn, podcasting, my recipes, like so much more. So let's connect. I'd love to meet you and see you over there. But I needed a change. So I did New Year, New Push. And that was also a little program I had put together where I would coach everybody. And I had a bunch of women sign up and we met on a Zoom. It was 4 hours. 4 hours long. I was like, oh my God. It was the most, like, it was the longest Zoom ever, but it was, I mean, it was incredible. Like, we all needed it, I think. So that was the first week of January. And then that kicked off because I really wanted to ask everybody, like, do we want to continue this? And I'm like, okay, so starting the following day, that Monday, I think it was January 4th, I started doing, sorry, I'm so itchy because I just colored my hair. Okay, so I started hashtag New Year, New Push. So since then, like, we've been going strong, and I can't believe it's 6 months now, like, we've been doing this, which is crazy because now we're in March. Can you believe it? Oh my God, there's so much like air traffic right now. This is crazy. Thank God it's not loud. Anyway, so there's a plane riding in the sky. There's a helicopter coming down. There's a plane landing at LAX. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's going to be a good day. Okay. So speaking of team, now there is a community that I've created, hashtag New Year, New Push, of all TikTok Shop affiliates where we all just want to see each other win, right? So we're doing that. But I knew that we all wanted something more. So I'm like, what can I do to put together and what can I do to help more people? Because it's always why I create something, to help others, right? So the biggest thing I get asked all the time are about my routines, my organization, and my strategies. So I'm like, okay, what can I put together that would make sense for others? So here's the official announcement. I created a one-of-a-kind agency for TikTok Shop affiliates called Full Court Press. Now, this is something that's going to get you organized. It's going to help you stay productive. It's going to help you land big brand deals and make more money. Okay, so in basketball, a full court press is an aggressive all-in strategy where the whole team works together to win. That's exactly why I created this agency, because I wanted everybody to work together. But it's what this agency is all about because it's a community, right, of TikTok Shop affiliates. So it's like our own little team. We're all pushing forward to stay organized. We all want to support each other. We all want to make big moves to land all these big brand deals and increase our earnings, make more money. So when you join Full Court Press, you're not just getting tools and coaching from me. You're also becoming part of a team that hustles together to win. Do you like that? I wrote that at like 4 a.m. a few weeks ago. Okay, so Full Court Press is officially live. We are in pre-sale mode. Now, before I get into everything that's included, I'm just going to tell you the price because it was really hard I was trying to figure out like what kind of model or how I could do this or what would like make the most sense. So I think $19.97 a month is great because honestly, you're getting daily coaching from me and my hourly rate is $400. And I'm going all in, like all fucking in with this program. Like, I'm so excited. But you're also getting a community and you're getting a library full of other things. So I think $19.97 was like a perfect price. And I'm introducing you to brands that you may or may not have heard of, but also getting you deals outside of TikTok as well. Because what if TikTok goes away? We're still in limbo, right? So I want to set you up for a successful career where you could still be profitable and be making money with brands, even if you're a small creator. That's the biggest misconception. People think, I only have 1,000 followers. Like I can't get like a brand. Yes, you can, because that's 1,000 followers that a brand can get in front of that they didn't have already, even though it's 1,000. You know, you have to switch your mindset and think of it that way. And I know because I've done it. So it's $19.97 a month, but right now until the 30th, because that's our first team Zoom, it's $29.97 for 3 months. So I'm giving you 50% off. So for $30 right now, you get me until June, April, May, and June, until the end of June. We are in it to win it together. And I'm going to share with you exactly what is included. But this pre-sale pricing ends on the 30th. Or I think I put the 29th because our first Zoom is the 30th. So you get an extra like 9 days now of this plus the 3 months for not even $30, $29.97. Like, there's nothing that is this cheap. I hate using the word cheap, but inexpensive, that's going to give you so much value on top of a community, supportive community, positive and uplifting supportive community. But more importantly, has the work done for you. Okay. So here's a bunch of the stuff because I want to leave some surprises, but this is like a rundown of every single thing that is included. So you're going to have an AM and a PM checklist of things that I personally do every single morning and night. So let me give you some examples because I have it right in front of me. So in the morning, I'm always going on the back end of my TikTok and checking my brand messages, my DMs. I'm looking at my showcase to see what's on a flash sale because those are the products that I want to focus on and promote. Different messages from collabs and brands, ad codes, pitching them, which I'll get into. I flip the script. I don't do ad codes anymore. Positive affirmations is really important. And that's just part of like my morning routine and then my evening routine. And then of course, like my whole notebook system, which I always post about. I'll do another post on that today just because somebody just had asked again. My evening routine is always clearing space to bring in new energy for the following day, like while I sleep. So I clear out in my settings on my profile all the, not the drafts, but the filters and everything that's taking up space on my actual profile. And I make sure I answer all my comments, which sometimes, honestly, I have to finish the next day at like 5 or 6 a.m. because I will literally fall asleep with like one eye open. It's like a joke in our community. And then all of our DMs and all of that. And that's just like a little sampling, little taste test of what's happening as far as the checklist. But I show you how I plan out my whole schedule, weekly, daily, all of it, my breakdown in my notebook. And then I have daily challenges and I have daily coaching on the Voxer app. I have bi-weekly Zoom team calls. I have a whole library of very niche specific hooks that will convert you. And then I have an Excel doc that will track your growth. It's completely customizable, but you can start tracking all of your TikTok numbers and followers and brand deals and all of that. I've already created it for you. You're also getting a free copy of my book. You're also going to get my 10-step productivity and goal achieving guide. You're also going to be getting access to brands, like I mentioned before, that maybe you may or may not have heard of, but ones that you are definitely going to want to work with. You're going to also be getting information on Linktree and repurpose.io and pitching templates and how to follow up with brands, all my best organizational tools. All of this is included. And it's not even $20 a month. But right now, it's $29.97 until the end of June. You sign up now, we start now, and we are together until the end of June. And then maybe I'll do another promo then. We'll see. But right now, it's $19.97 a month, or this is the absolute best deal. And this ends in 8 days, 9 days. It's $29.97. You start with us today, and we're together till the end of June. So it's $30. That's 3 coffees that you can make at home. Save $30. That's it. Now, I just want to briefly go into the daily challenges because there will be more. This is very difficult to speak without caffeine in my veins. There will be more added like each and every week, but this is just like a sampling for you, a little taste test, okay? So on Monday, we're manifesting more, we're challenging ourselves, we're working on our hooks, our SEO, and our engagement. On Tuesday, we're following up with brands and samples. We're pitching new brands, and you're going to know how to pitch brands because I'm providing templates and showing you how. On Wednesdays, we're doing like a midweek check-in, like a whole cleanup of the back end, updating our showcase, all that fun stuff. Thursday, we're going to follow up with the brands that we pitched because you never want too much time to go by. We're going to start batching our content because when you need mental health breaks, you take them. And you want to always make sure you have some kind of content batched. And then on Fridays, we're dumping our drafts. We're going to do that again today. Dump the drafts. Make room for new energy. Saturday, we're going to organize all of our samples and start batching more content too. Because if you can't do a lot, you split that up so that you are still sane. Because creating content online, you will lose your sanity sometimes because it's a lot. And I'm just here to take care of your mental health as well. And on Sundays, we're going to start prepping for our new week, organizing our samples, creating our wish list, organizing our pictures, our videos, deleting them out of our phone, making room for new energy, new content, and all of that. So that's just like a little taste test of our weekly, daily challenges. And then we're going to be together on Voxer, and we can voice memo each other all day, all night if we want. So that is that. And then I just mentioned Linktree and repurpose.io, and those are two companies I've been working with for years. And I just want to give a big shout out to Linktree because, oh my God, if you have not seen my drama with my Outlook and my website and my podcast host and freaking GoDaddy, they are not sponsoring this episode, although they should because they owe me big time. I've been working with them for years, like 15 years, GoDaddy, and this is gonna, how do I even put this? So at the end of the day, something happened and they lost like 15 years of my website files that were restored. I have them all on my end, but they lost them. So I had to rebuild my entire website, and that was very stressful month. It was in December, end of November, December. Anyway, so I made peace with the fact that I had to start over. I'm like, let me do this in December. And this is like during the crazy rush of like TikTok shop holiday, right? I was doing all of this at once. Like, why would I ever make my life so simple and easy? So I was working on my site, and I'm like, I want my site done before a brand new year. Like, it's a fresh start. Like, I cannot believe all of this is gone. But my major concern was my podcast, because my podcast was connected to that website. And so that was almost 8 years, 7 at that time, years of work that could disappear. And that is my life. That is my child. This show is everything to me. Everything to me. Like, I was going to lose my marbles, literally, if something happened to this show. And so I was able to keep my show. I moved everything over to my podcast host, Blueberry, who I've been with for this entire time. If you're looking to launch a podcast, you definitely need to host with them. I have a free code if you want it. I'll put it in the show notes. But they have the best service, best customer service. I've been on so many Zoom calls with them over the last month or two. It's just insane, because when I moved everything over to the podcast host, something happened with my name servers. This is all like technical website lingo. But anyway, this whole thing happened, and it blocked my Outlook from working. And so now I don't have access to my Outlook, and now I don't have access to multiple accounts because I can't reset my password because I'm not getting the links because I don't have access to Outlook. Are you following? I know, it's so confusing. Anyway, I haven't had my email in over a month, and it caused this whole drama. Hours and hours and hours of Zoom calls and conference calls, and like literally spent like 7 hours on the phone with GoDaddy just over the last like couple of weeks. And then finally, it's still not 100% working, but I was able to get hello@kellyanngorman.com to forward to hello@kellyancares.com, but I'm still not getting all of them. So unfortunately, I have to make one last phone call today. I ended up telling them, why can't we do XYZ? And they're like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. After like hours and hours of calls with them, I was able to like fix the problem. Anyway, that's my rant. But the whole purpose of me telling you that was shout out to Linktree, because they were able to help me get into one account. I'm still trying to get, and Linktree, if you're not familiar with it, is the link that's in my bio that kind of acts as like a landing page. So this is something else that you absolutely need, and what we talk a lot about in Full Court Press. It's a completely free service. They do have a pro account, but if you don't have a website and you're a TikTok shop affiliate and you need landing pages for like your other social accounts, a Google sign up, a place for somebody to message you, call you, take payments, Linktree is perfect. And so they really helped me out. They had me do like multiple verifications and make sure it was really me. So that's the first company that was able to get me back into my account with my new email. So thank you so much, Linktree. I love you. I will use you forever and ever. And it's like a Stan Store, but Stan Store I used for a while. I was paying $29 a month when I had certain courses that I was selling, but right now I'm not doing that. So I just really like the vibe and like the design of Linktree. I don't know. I'm kind of old school when it comes to certain things. Like if I like something, I'll stay with it for a while. But I've been using Linktree for, I don't even know, at least 5 years. Repurpose.io as well. They are a company that I am obsessed with. I am an affiliate for them. I have a 2-week free trial for you to start right now if you are not repurposing your content. You have to be repurposing your content. And not even if you don't care about repurposing it, you need to be saving your content. Because what if TikTok goes away? What do you do with all that content? You don't have it. Well, if you save it to a Google Drive, you will. And without the watermarks, that is the ideal thing for you to be doing right now. But also repurposing, because why wouldn't you want more traffic from Pinterest and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube going to your TikTok, to your showcase to make you more money on your products? It's a win-win situation. And you can start right now and just check it out for 2 weeks free. I have a bunch of tutorials on my TikTok, and I could do another one this weekend too, because a lot of people ask me all the time, like how you actually set it up. And it's super, super easy. And I've created a funnel for myself as well as all of my clients based off of like what we need. And I started using them when I always say it was like pre-pandemic. I think it was like right before the pandemic, or maybe a year before the pandemic. I don't even know, but I've been using them forever. And 2 weeks free is a steal for you to check it out. But that link, if you want to check it out, will be in the show notes. And I love repurpose.io. They've sent me so much cool merch too, because I'm like always sharing their company. But I'm only going to work with companies that like I actually use and love and have used for a long time. I never share something that I haven't used like for more than a specific time period, because what if I end up not liking it? You know what I mean? So I just want to always give it like a good trial run. I wish you guys could see the sky right now. There are so many planes running in the sky. I wonder what that means. There's a big X. Weird. I gotta take a picture of that. So anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to Linktree because they finally got me into my account. And that was a story about the whole drama of me and my email. It's like life as an entrepreneur. I was doing this whole series on it on my TikTok. And then repurpose.io, they're so incredible. I really, really love them. I didn't get locked out of that account, but I was able to change my email and password, thank God. But I still need to get into my Substack, and that one's driving me nuts because that's where I have my newsletter and community and show and course and everything, and I haven't had access for like a month. So, note to self, GoDaddy, you're fired. I have so many domains with them, and that's all that I'm keeping with them. I've canceled so many products, and they wouldn't even give me a credit for a month on my email because last time it was like a one-time courtesy. I'm like, but last time was also your fault. Like, it's your fault that we're in this position. Like, you should give me a year of email for free. But I ended up setting up a Gmail as well because I can't rely on them. And that, like, I hate when I have trust issues. I can't rely on things and I can't trust the process. Although you need to trust the process. I don't want to trust the process. I want to know that I can trust my own process. So I back everything up. Everything. I have all my files backed up in like 3 spots. But anyway, that is that. And what else can I tell you about Full Court Press? We are in pre-sale mode, but pre-sale meaning you start today. Like, I'm starting to send you messages on Voxer today if you sign up today. So you're getting 10 free days right now, but then also 50% off April, May, and June. So for $29.97 right now, you are getting access to the community and everything I went over, plus so much more for not even $30. So if you stop buying coffee out for just 3 days, that's $30. I will give you even more coffee recipes that you're going to want to make at home because, you know, I'm a coffee connoisseur. Speaking of which, there's a coffee shop I need to check out here in Vegas. On Friday, I'm a beverage influencer and I like to drink all the drinks. It's like a joke I have in a series on my TikTok if you haven't seen it. And what else? I think that's it. So if you guys want to check out Repurpose, if you want to join Full Court Press, if you want to see all the other brands that I'm loving right now, programs, products, services that are available within the Kellyanne Cares community, everything will be listed for you in the show notes, as well as some surprises. So what else? I think that's it. What time are we at? 28 minutes. Okay, perfect. I wanted to do this under 30, so that's great. I haven't even had caffeine. So again, you're getting all the bonuses. If you just click the link in the show notes, go to Full Court Press, everything will be listed for you there. And I'm doing a lot of videos on it on my TikTok. So come find me on TikTok. That's most important because I am talking more about it there each and every day. But we're starting now. We are starting today. The official kickoff, our first team Zoom is on the 30th. April 1st the 31st is our official day because it's Monday. And then we go until the end of June. So if you want to start making more money on TikTok and with brands alone and have a part of a community and have so many templates at your fingertips, this is what you need. Full Court Press. Join us. You're going to love it. Thank you so much for listening. Come find me on TikTok. Check out the show notes. And we're under 30 minutes, so I'm signing off. And I want to take a picture of the sky because it's unreal. Check out my stories. It'll be there. Thank you so much for listening. And that's all I have. I'm signing off. Time to caffeinate. Okay, bye. Thanks for tuning in to the Kellyanne Cares podcast. I would love your thoughts on today's episode. Head to Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or your favorite podcast app to rate and review. And don't forget to subscribe so you get notified as soon as a brand new show is live. For more information on myself, the podcast, my book, programs, and brand, visit KellyanneCares.com. While you're there, be sure to grab your free 10-step productivity and goal achieving guide, join the podcast community, and check out the brands I'm currently loving. Let's continue today's conversation. You can connect with me over on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and LinkedIn at Kellyanne Gorman Official. All my other social handles will be available for you in the show notes. We're switching things up this season, and I'm so excited. Head to Spotify right now and check out the latest poll and Q&A. If you have a product, brand, story, or service you would like to share on the show, send me a message on KellyanneCares.com today. As always, thank you so much for listening, sharing, and reviewing. It truly means the world to me. Talk soon.